Hello and welcome everybody to a new RuneCraftpc video, and today I am in a new dungeon. Yep, just a little dungeon place. I don't know what to call it. It's the fucking God Wars Dungeon 2. It's the Heart of Giddenor. It's here right now. Oh, look at that! New fragments. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just straight off going for the boss. So at the minute I'm getting kill count for Seren. I don't know what all the Seren followers are, if that Wolf Seren. Also, there. Obviously there's the multiplier, there's the Seren teleport. I'm trying to get in as quick as possible, you know, see what I can do and get those early drops. The update has came out about 10 minutes ago. It's literally that soon, so I'll get this content to you guys as quick as possible. I'm hoping you're all enjoying God Wars Dungeon 2, unless you can't play it. I feel sorry for those that, you know, you may be away or something, you don't have the time to play it right now, but, you know, hopefully it will be really good and the items will be stabilised for quite some time. But we don't know yet. We don't know what the items will be. Well, no, we do know the armor and weapons, but we don't know if they'll be viable and if there'll be a better choice over other items, which is the thing to consider. So it may be the case that, oh yes, I got the new weapon. Oh wait, the weapon's like not even worth using. I may as well just use a god sword. You know, I'm sure they won't do that, but it could be the case. So we never know. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on getting KC with this multiplier, and probably just leaving all these fragments and drops. You know, I don't really know much about it, so probably just gonna leave that shit and go straight into the boss fight. So I will see you when I've got 40 kill count, which buys me an hour instance. So I kind of forgot to mention the reason I'm going to Helwyr, and also just the first look at this place. So this looks pretty beautiful. I'm in min graphics for a reason. It's a new dungeon, and you know, everyone remembers what it was like when Tavily first got updated. You don't know what it's going to be like. Obviously a dungeon's a small area and it won't take long to render it all, but I'm still going to stay in min graphics for the first day just to be safe. But it does still look like a really cool area. These kill count monsters are fairly tough with 8k HP, and they are hitting, which is why I've got the soul spirits. But you know, we'll see what the actual bosses are like. Obviously they're going to be an upgrade, so why shouldn't the kill count be an upgrade? A lot of people seem to be going to Helwyr, which is my first pick of the boss as well. The reason I picked the boss, and the reason I'm guessing other people will pick the boss, is it looks like the easiest. It looks like the least mechanically difficult. It still has some awesome mechanics, but not like the Twin Furies where you have to focus on two bosses. Not like Gregorovic, where I think he fucking shoots shit everywhere. And the other guy I was going to go for, Victinta? Oh no. Yeah, something like that. He has like smoke that goes all the way across the thing. Similar to the Ascension, what's it called? The Legion, where you can't stand on the purple lines. That's kind of Vindicta's thing. So I think after seeing the trailers for Helwyr, it looks like the easiest. I may be wrong. I've just got 40. I may get in there. It may be really fucking difficult, but I guess this is the time to find out. So up here, just, you know, that's my multiplier, 240% now. Right, so let's go find this boss and kill it. Here we go. So I could do a practice mode instance, but fuck that, that's nowhere near as fun. I don't know what to pray. I don't know what to expect. Got my Master Sharpshooter aura. Let's pass through the barrier and give it a go. Okay, so these mushrooms you obviously don't stand in. They obviously slow you down as well. That's pretty cool. Let's put on the Mage Prey. See what it does. Okay, so it's using melee. That's alright, I can deal with that. Okay, spawned in a wolf. That's always cool. Is it worth killing? Probably. Let's get that down. I'm pretty hyped. This is pretty intense. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I am solo. I know a lot of people probably haven't started this off going solo, but fuck it. Oh, let's just take a step back while it's going all crazy. This is one of the main things about Helwyr. They try to make it look absolutely mental with thrashing around and really cool mechanics like that, but it still seems a bit more simple than the other ones. So that's quite nice. Okay, so these minions seem to spawn, you know, obviously more than once, probably 3 or 4 times per boss fight, but it may be time-based or it may be health-based. I'm doing alright. Obviously I'm using some food, as you can imagine, but I've got it down almost half HP now. This is, just to reiterate, the first time I'm ever doing this boss. First time in God Wars Dungeon 2, so yeah, it's pretty intense. I've been hyped about this place for so long. I'm so happy it's finally out. And I can't wait to see what the drops are like, because although we have been told about, you know, the standard loot and stuff like that, we have not been told anything about we've been told about the boss drops and the, you know, what you can get in terms of armor and weapons, but we have not been told at all about what to expect for standard loot. Apart from, you know, it's obviously going to be tailored towards the level bracket that it's going for, which is mid to high level PVMers. It's not entry level PVM, but it is about mid level. It's not Virago, it's not Rot. You see, I'm able to kill this first time almost, so I have used a fair amount of food, and I'm obviously going to have to work on that, but that will happen over time. I'll hopefully be able to bring out a guide for you guys soon, if I can, but for a bit more. Corruption shot, no, what's that called? Yeah, corruption shot is really useful with the minions, obviously, so that's just, I'm kind of putting that on the minions and just getting them out of the way straight away. Obviously this kind of green mushroom, these fucking hallucinogenic shrooms obviously give off smoke that if you stand in them slow you down, and I think they take off your prayer as well, so, and they, you know, hit you for like a bleed over time. I've got my Ring of Wealth on just in case, and there is the first kill. I've gained some reputation. That's the bones of that. There we go, that is the first thing I got. 556 coal and 2 seals of whatever that is. Okay, so that's to do with the reputation and who I want to be with. And 177k for the first drop. That ain't bad. Cheers, Helwyr. Alright, so just about to get the second kill here. Again, wasn't too bad. He still used a lot of food, but yeah, it wasn't terrible. Rune Battle Axe, 13 of them. So the drops don't seem to be too bad. 313k. I'll take that. 313k for a standard loot. That's better than Virago. Come on, that's amazing. So in terms of combat style, I came here, you know, not knowing what the best combat style would be for all the bosses, and by the looks of it, it's not range for Helwyr. I think it may be mage just because it's attacking with melee, so I assume it's mage, you know, for the combat triangle's sake. It may be melee. Obviously melee is very good DPS, but I don't have mage gear, so I'm probably going to bring melee next and see what I can do with that. Here we go, we're coming into the third kill here, and maybe the last kill of the trip. So, Grimy Dwarf Weed, 21 of them. Again, the drops are turning out to be really good, really good. 86k, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so I think I've actually got to bank and go back, and this was mainly just a video to show my first trip, so I think I'll wrap up the video there. To recap, I'm about to make a guide of Helwyr because I think it's pretty easy and I've kind of cracked it. There's a few simple mechanics. Escape's basically your best friend. I'm going to try one more kill. Escape is kind of your best friend. You want to stay away from the mushrooms, use escape when it bleeds, and kind of just take a step back when it goes all crazy, and kill the minion wolves just normally. You know, it's a pretty easy boss to crack. It's just the main thing about all of these bosses in God Wars Dungeon 2, they're not mechanically insanely difficult, they hit hard. You've got to be prepared to get hit. You know, talk shit, get hit. They don't fuck you over with mechanics. It's not going to take you hours to learn. It just may take you a while to stay there for a while. So you see here, I should have walked away, but I'm recording, so I didn't. So that's one of the mechanics. It will go all crazy and you just run away. But yeah, as I said, I will release a guide. There's the wolves, use corruption shot and shit, get them out of the way. Oh, surge away from that. Okay, why is it on the kill I record again? I just start getting fucked. See, I'm now getting bled at 250 and it said I'll bleed again. Use freedom, knock that bleed off, and that's all good. So yeah, that's kind of Helwyr in a nutshell. I'm hoping this video has helped you guys at all, or you know, if you can't go, that really sucks. I'm hoping you can look at this video and envy and wish that you could go. But it is shaping up to be a pretty cool place. Just from free loots that I got, literally free standard loots, I've made like 500k. So it's really, really good in terms of money. Ah, that's a pain that's in there. So yeah, I think it's going to shape up to be quite good in terms of money, or shape up to need a nerf in terms of standard loot. So it depends how much the weapons are and the armor when that comes out. Well, when people start to get them, of course at first it'll be a lot, but will it stabilize at a low amount? You know, these are all things that we've yet to find out. Oh, okay, more fucking shrooms, tripping off them shrooms. I may as well show this last loot, but yeah, put down in the comment section below what boss you went to first. You know, maybe you don't have the requirements for any of the bosses. There are set requirements, like Helwyr requires 90 prayer. Some of the others, sorry, 80. They all require 80 in their retrospective skill. Some of them, I think one of them is strength, one's prayer, one must be range and one magic, something like that. So it's not too difficult. Oh, you know, a lot of people have those stats to 80. Prayer, I think, is this boss in prayer is the one that the least amount of people will be able to do. I think a lot more people will have 80 in the other skills than prayer, but you know, that's one of the reasons I picked this boss as well. Okay, so see, I don't have freedom, so I can't knock that 250 bleed off, and that does hurt a lot over time. There we go, there is the kill, and I got rune ore and more of these seals, which I probably will find out what to do with them at some point. So 10 rune ore, again, that's like 100k. So in 4 kills, I made 675k. Wow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.